It's often said that culture eats strategy for breakfast. So if culture is so important, how can engineering leaders be a part of creating a positive, engaging culture that sets their team and their organization apart? That's what we're talking about in this video. Let's jump into it. Hello, my name is Jeff Perry, and I'm a leadership and career development expert and author of The Intentional Engineer. And today we're talking about how engineering leaders can create and shape a positive culture. Obviously, leaders have a huge impact on the culture they create by the way they show up, by the expectations and the commitments that they create inside of their teams. They want to create a culture that fosters creativity, collaboration, and innovation and productivity among all of their team members. So I want to give you 5 things that you can do as an engineering leader or a member of an engineering team to help create processes and structures that support the culture you're trying to create. Because all too often we state the culture we want to have, but we don't back it up with the way that we actually operate. So these are ways that you can make the culture that you state be backed up by the processes and structure. So number 1 is we want to find ways to build trust. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and it's especially important for engineering teams that work on very complex and interdependent projects, because no one engineer has the answers to all the questions. They need to rely on each other, so they need to be able to trust each other and people who they're working with outside of the engineering department, whether that's manufacturing, whether it's marketing and sales, and all the people who are involved to create great products and then get them out to serve the right things for the customers that are going to be using the products and services that they create. The trust can also help support the kind of feedback and recognition and accountability among team members to really support the high level of commitment that they have to each other. Number 2, you want to empower autonomy in your team members. Now, this really talks about how you're checking in and inserting accountability, but not in a way that's micromanaging, right? So you're not just going to leave people off and say, hey, go do this thing, and then never see them again. But you do want to help empower them to have autonomy to make decisions and act independently without feeling like they always have to check in and validate every single little thing with excessive control and supervision. And so leaders can help to do this by delegating tasks, make sure that the goals and commitments are very clear, and allow some of the flexibility in an experimentation in how engineers go about doing this instead of dictating exactly how they need to do that, because you want to unleash some of the creativity and the different perspectives and ways that people might do work that's different than you as a leader. Autonomy can help enhance motivation, creativity, and also engagement. This is very critical. Number 3, we want to foster connection among the people in the teams. We want to find ways inside of the work that we're doing and outside of directly doing the work to make sure that the people who are working together and collaborating are feeling connected to each other as humans. Okay, they need to feel respected by each other. They want to feel that camaraderie, and leaders can help to foster this connection by creating opportunities for communication, collaboration, and a little bit of socialization as well among the team members. This can help improve and encourage some of the empathy that's needed across the organization to see people where they're at and really acknowledge and appreciate diversity and of backgrounds and perspectives. Number 4 is we want to align the mission. As a leader, it's your responsibility to make sure that people understand why what they're doing matters. So you're creating an understanding of the mission that everyone here on the team is a part of, and you need to constantly communicate that so they see themselves and the tasks they're doing and the projects that they're working on as part of a larger whole. If you aren't aligning them to why this matters and how that fits into the bigger picture of what you're trying to accomplish as a team and as an organization, they're going to feel disconnected to that, and they're not going to feel like what they do matters. Number 5 is you want to support learning. Learning is the process of acquiring new skills and knowledge that can help improve performance. Engineers thrive on continuing to learn and grow throughout their lives and careers. And that's one of the things that they do best is their ability to learn and solve problems. So you want to support that ability to gain more mastery and expertise as they continue forward, so they feel like they're growing personally in their passions and their interests and their skills, and not just accomplishing checkmark paperwork tasks that they need to do for the project that they're working on. So if you really care about improving culture in your organization, these 5 tips of building trust, empowering autonomy, fostering connection, aligning mission, and supporting learning can help make sure that the actions that you're taking as a leader and as a team support the culture that you're trying to build. My name is Jeff Perry. I'm a leadership and career development expert, and I love helping engineering leaders and teams build cultures of connection, productivity, and impact. And I'd love to help you and your organization do that. If you have any questions or you want to talk about what it looks like to work together, I'd love to chat about that. Please reach out and let's connect.